The sponsor of today's video is My Business Soul Guide Candles. You can find everything that you need in the description below to support. Now let's get into the video. Hello everyone. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Welcome or welcome back. Um, Today we are going to dive into how you can manifest smarter and not harder. No more overcomplicating things, and we're going to get into these hacks, which really aren't hacks. They are really a way of thinking for you to adopt, so that your life changes inwardly and then outwardly. So let's get into it. So first we have the power of assumption. So let's talk about the law of assumption. What you assume to be true is what shows up in your reality. So you have to stop stressing and start assuming that what you want is already yours. So I will make this point that you can create a daily habit of assuming your desire being already real, whether it's through visualization, affirmations, or just simply in the moment, taking time to feel the emotion of having it now. So another thing that you can do is like challenge any limiting beliefs that contradict your assumption and reframe them to make them more positive and supportive thoughts that actually align with your goal. So, moving on to the next is simplify your desires. Simplify your desires is keeping it simple and clear on what you want and focus on like one or two things at a time. So you don't need a vision board with a million things. Mostly what you need is a clear intention um, on what you actually want and what the end actually looks like to you. So you can start by writing down your top one or two desires and make them the focus of your energy. The more focused you are, the faster you manifest. And another thing is eliminating distractions by letting go of things that don't align with your primary desires. So, if there's a couple things right now, if you feel like you've been struggling, let's say, to manifest, eliminating the things that you're like, I kind of want this. And something that you're like shaky on, eliminate those distractions and let go of those things and focus in on, the things that you really want and create that space. So, moving on to living in the end. So, act like it's already happened. How would you feel if your desires were already here? And start embodying that energy right now. And the universe has to catch up to you, understanding that. So you have to watch the universe catch up. Um, I'll make this point that when you're in the mirror and you want to see a smile on the reflection, you have to change your face first in order to see the reflection change in the mirror. So you can't keep looking at the reflection and like shaking the mirror and asking why isn't it changing. You have to look at yourself and say, what about me is not changing? And making sure that you're like doing something to change that. So whether it be incorporating daily practicing like scripting or visualization, where you vividly imagine your life as you desire it, you could do something like that daily, or just making decisions based on your desired reality. If you were already living that dream, what would you do? And starting to do those things outwardly now, and you'll see the reflection back coming back to you, in a short amount of time. But as I said, the universe has to catch up to you. You can't want to see lipstick on a reflection and then not taking any initiatives like to pick up the lipsticks, to put it on yourself, and to make those sort of changes. Um, to make those sort of changes, to see them in the mirror, basically, is what I'm saying. So, another thing, moving on, is this section is called Living in the End, or no, it's not living in the hand. It's dropping the how. Sorry, stop worrying and drop the how. I changed the title because the worrying is why you're so focused on the how. So what you focus in on is, well, okay, if I assume it, how will it happen? If I assume it, and okay, yes, I assume that everything that I want is actually going to be mine. But how? How do I do it now? What do I do today? The first thing is, like I said, stop worrying about how it's going to happen. Your job is to decide what you want, and mostly the universe handles the how, or the source really of all handles that how. So you have to let go of control and trust the process to a certain degree. Now, like I said, with the mirror reference, that doesn't mean that you don't move at all and that you just sit in one place. God can only act through you, not like around you. So not just around you, I would say. So acts through you and around you. So what you're looking at, whenever you catch yourself worrying about the how, you have to gently remind yourself that the universe, God, has infinite ways to deliver what you desire. So whatever you're looking at as that outside power, the universe, whatever you're looking at as something to deliver something to you, you have to also, like I said, putting in that work, focusing on maintaining that positive energy and trusting yourself. So knowing that the more you trust yourself, the more the process and the faster and the smoother your process and manifestation journey will be. So moving on, we have consistent belief. Consistency is key. Keep your thoughts aligned with your desires. If doubts creep in, remind yourself of your power and refocus on your end goal. So, your consistent belief is not about, looking one day and changing or um, saying that you made a change to yourself and then subsequently, like, checking the 3D every 5 minutes, to see if the things that you want has been delivered. Like I said, just reminding yourself that there's infinite amount of ways that this can get done, and there's no limited like time frame, because time is infinite, and just trusting that everything that will be once you let go, everything will be delivered exactly how it's supposed to be, and exactly you know the exactly time, energy, all of that will be in the right place at the right time for you in order to, obtain what you desire. So, number 6, the last one, we have affirmations and mental diet. So, using affirmations that align with your desires and maintain a mental diet that supports your goals. So, no more negative self talk and only using words that empower you. Even when I mentioned before about reframing certain ideas and ideals that maybe you were facing adversity, but changing those ideas and reshaping it, and that is what makes you more resilient, and you are able to better rise above whatever you're pushing through. So only you can change the power, only you can use your power for good. So you can look at this situation and think badly about it, or you can look at it and have a sense of power around what you believe. So you can do that by choosing affirmations that resonate deeply with you. I would even say creating affirmations that resonate deeply, and repeating them throughout the day. And they can be something very small. After everything that you see that you appreciate, you can say, I am thankful for whatever. Like I said, and creating something would be the best thing that is very potent for you. So, probably doing like a mishmash of, different things that you really believe in. You have a lot of good energy towards. So using that, especially when you're feeling your energy dipping throughout the day, monitoring your thoughts and words. And if you catch any negativity, immediately replacing it with an affirmation or an empowering thought. Like I said, this is a mental change. It's not just a hack for you to like use and sometimes not use. What it is a way of thinking that really changes who you are and how you see yourself. So, with that being said, remember manifesting isn't about hard work, it's about smart work. Assume it's done, stay consistent, and let that all knowing power. Do the rest and know that you got this. And if this resonated with you, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe for, more affirmations I regularly do on my channel and also talks like this. Drop a comment and let me know what you're manifesting next. Until next time, keep manifesting smarter, not harder. Thank you.